Hi Eastfield. So I've got a little edit to make to this video. When I recorded it yesterday, I said in the video and I showed me turning my webcam on when I joined the live lesson. And actually the instruction is that when your child joins a live lesson, they make sure their webcam is switched off. So as you can see on the screen here, there's a little webcam switch. You just need to make sure that that's switched off and your microphone is also switched off when your child joins the live lesson. If your child's asked to switch their microphone on during the lesson, then you can do that. Thanks. Hi Eastfield. This morning I'm going to go through with you how to access a Teams live lesson. So the teachers at Eastfield will be running several of these live lessons to the groups that are having to self-isolate off school. So in the event that more classes have to self-isolate off school, I'm going to show you how to access one. So in your email inbox, you should have received, or your child's email address, they will have received an email saying live lesson. Okay, you are invited to a Teams meeting. If I click on that email, it says you're invited to a Teams meeting, English live lesson, tap on the link or paste it into a browser to join. So all I'm going to do is click on the link. It's asking me to open an app called Microsoft Teams. Now you may have that on your computer, you may not. For some of you, the easiest way to do this might be to click cancel and to click continue on this browser. It's going to take a little while because it's initiating the web app, but bear with it, it will get there eventually. And this is the web version of Microsoft Teams. It looks exactly the same as the desktop version of Microsoft Teams. Okay, so it's signed me in. It's taking me, if I just leave it, it's going to take me automatically into the meeting. It's going to ask you to use your microphone and your camera. You need to click allow. Okay, now I'm going to make sure my microphone's turned off when I go into the meeting because I'm expecting the teacher to be talking. It said there are 40 people already in the meeting, but have your camera switched on so that the teacher can see you, and then you're going to click join now.
Yeah. Because if I see a snake, I'll just pick it up.
Would you? Oh, you're brilliant.
They're my favourite animals.
So this is the live lesson screen.
No, thank you. Really
Along the bottom, you've got all of the initials of all of the children who are in that lesson. Okay, and there's plus 30 here. Okay, and the main screen shows you the lesson going on. If you listen, you can hear the children talking.
So I love sleeping them getting up there.
So would you want to visit the beach?
Yes, and sleep there.
Would you go in the sea?
Yes.
Fantastic. Right, last one, Dylan.
Okay, so I'll quickly explain to you, I'll mute that, and I'll quickly explain to you the different buttons along the bottom and what they do. Okay, so first of all, this button switches your camera off. So at the moment you can see I'm in the bottom corner of this Teams screen, which means that the people can see me. If I click that, it will turn my camera off. If I click it again, it will turn it on again. If you're asked to speak in the lesson, you can click this unmute button. I'm not going to click it now, but you can click it and it will allow you to be heard by the rest of the chat. Okay, but during the lesson, most of the people in the chat will have it switched off because then it can be the teacher talking. Okay, this button is a share tray. It's used to share your screen. I can't see any reasons why we would be using that in the live lesson, but if it is used, then the teacher will explain how to use it. Okay, these three dots here, you can click on those. And what that will do, if people are adding things to the chat, which is why it's doing that, you can see enter full screen. You can make it take up the whole screen, which is quite useful. I'll do that now. Okay, which makes the video a little bit bigger. You can also turn off any incoming video, but you're not going to do that because you're watching the lesson. Okay, so I'm going to exit full screen again so I can show you the next thing. Okay, so this is the participants in the chat. If I click that one, you can see all of the names of all of the children who are in the chat. Okay, I'm going to click that to turn it off. Okay, and final thing I'm going to show you is how to put your hand up in the chat. So if you want to speak or you think you know an answer to something that the teacher's saying, what you can do is click this little hand icon here, and that allows you to raise your hand to answer a question. So I'm going to click that, and you'll see it says my hand is raised. The teacher can then get back to me. I'm going to put the sound back on again and hear what's happening in the lesson.
Some food and a toothpaste.
Well, it is sensible to take toothpaste and a toothbrush so you can use them, I guess. Well done, boys. Thank you very much. It says Alpha, but is it Vihan? Nope, you, Reg.
Okay, so when the lesson is over, or you want to leave the lesson, okay, all you have to do is click this little red hang up button, and it will kick you out of the call. Okay, so that's really all there is to it. Then once you've finished, you can just click on the top right corner where your name is and click sign out at the bottom, and that's going to take you back out of Teams to the sign in page. And you can close it and you're done. Thanks very much.